My name is Winter A. Hall, and I am parent leader in Iowa, or Aguilas, the West Athens Parents Union. I got involved because my daughter was assaulted with a pencil in front of me. And so initially it started off with me trying to address the bullying issues she was having, but then it kind of snowballed into something a little bit deeper. When I first tried to address the bullying issues, there was no one available to me. I went repeatedly to try to speak with the principal, no answer. I didn't even at that time know who the principal was. After dealing with all that, I really felt like I'm just gonna snatch her out. I'll just snatch her out, I'll homeschool her, or I'll send her somewhere else. But then I thought, the school is in such a horrible position right now, academically, with the bullying. There's so many dangerous situations going on. There's so many incidents that have happened here that I found out about, not even connected to bullying, but just other separate things. I thought, I can't leave these 700, 800 students here. It's like, what about them? What about all these other students that will be stuck here and have to deal with this? I ran into some other parents that were going through a similar situation, found out that the bullying was bigger than I expected, and I attended one of the meetings that the parents were having with the parents union that the parents were having on Fridays. And after my first meeting, I started hearing stories of other parents and finding out that, okay, this is a severe problem at the school. I received the school's report card in the mail, cracked it open, and I was floored. I was floored at the ABI scores. I was floored that only 2% out of 700, 800 students in the whole school were deemed gifted. I couldn't believe it. And this is like one of the worst schools that was in the area. I started having a lot of conversations with teachers. I was hearing that there was some resistance from teachers, there was some resistance from other staff, some resistance from parents. None that at the time I had, witnessed myself. So I started talking to teachers about what they needed. I didn't necessarily go to them and say, hey, the school sucks, so what are you gonna do about it? I started asking them, what do you think the school needs? What is it that you don't have in the school? And I kind of built up this relationship with the teachers, a couple of teachers at the school. And then who at the time weren't aware that I was even part of the parent union. When we started doing the objectives, in April, I think it was April 10th, we started our negotiations with the district and the school. Sat down with Dr. Lugu and Mrs. Castillo, the principal, and basically presented our objectives, told them this is what we're asking for, and wanted a response as far as what they would be willing to push forward with from the objectives, whether they had any resistance to anything that were in the objectives. But basically, that was the steps we took to get things collaboratively done with the school and the district. We were able to sit down and respectfully have a dialogue about it and get it out of the way and come to some sort of agreement. Being a part of parent union and organizing and finding out that there are legal ways to do these things and not just flip out when you want something done and it doesn't happen, or there's something you want to see and it doesn't happen in schools. I hope that the school ends up, for the first time in years, because the school's been failing for a lot of years. I hope that with this partnership agreement, with them signing this negotiation, I hope that the academics changes. I really hope that the academics drastically changes here. I hope the whole culture of the school changes. If the parents union just continues to make the school accountable for things that they are doing or not doing, then I think that they'll be okay. So hopefully, with everyone being a part of this partnership, everybody understands that, look, we're not going to always agree on how to do something. But as long as we all keep in mind that this is not about adults, this is about these kids and their education and what they're entitled to. Because I think that's what gets lost. I think we forget the fact that these students here, whether they're impoverished or not, whether they're in a community that's high-gain community, it doesn't matter. They're entitled to the same type of education, same type of friendly environment that children that are in Beverly Hills are entitled to. So that's really what my hope is for that.